Hey you guys, so today is November 12th or 13th. It's Thursday. That much I do know because I took my fundamentals test today, chapters 17 through 19. But I just hopped on to show you guys that I got the Liquid Blends fibroid supplement thing, and I'm gonna start it today. I'm actually at Zaxby's waiting on my food, and it says to take 2 tablespoons 30 mLs twice daily after meals, and it actually says it may support the following: uterine fibroids, ovarian cysts, PCOS, endometriosis, shrink or dissolve ovarian cysts, promote natural hormone balance, support overall reproduction health, and support the body natural healing processes, infertility, and helps normalize estrogen levels, moods, and boost energy level. So I'm gonna start tonight. I'm actually at work, so once I get my food, I'm gonna go back to work. I'm gonna eat it, and then I'm gonna take my first 2 tablespoons at work. I'm gonna actually get a medicine cap since I work in a pharmacy, and I'm gonna go ahead and take it tonight, and then officially start it every day, 2 times a day in the morning. But yeah, that's all I got, guys. I've been missing in action because I got another freaking ticket for doing 42 and a 25. And I've been praying about certain decisions that I need to make moving forward. And so I'm kind of just like waiting to hear from God before I talk myself out of something. So I will be finishing this editing this video and going ahead and putting it up and starting fresh either this weekend or next week. But that's all I got. I'll see you guys later. Bye. What's up, everybody? Welcome. I am Celeste, and this is Entrepreneur Her. It is stupid freaking cold today. It's December 15th, Monday morning. It is now 11:45. I am just coming out from taking my anatomy and physiology exam, and I don't quite know how to feel about it, and I look awful. Y'all, I'm tired. I'm so glad that this is the final week of school. Yeah, I'm tired, so forgive me. This video is not yeah, I'll talk to y'all when I get to the house. What's up, everybody? So it is long overdue, an update. So I've started second semester, and I have been missing in action on keeping you guys updated just because life has been lifing. But as y'all can see from that photo, first semester, I was going through it. And I didn't even know I looked like I was wearing all of my stress and all of my worry and all of my anxiety and everything that I was going through. And I want to say it started from May all the way up until December. Hold on, I'm about to order my food. Okay, I'm back. So, my fundamentals test, I was so thrown on that day, December 17th, because my teacher had a doctor's appointment with her kids. So one of the other teachers stepped in for her. And with her class, she's our second phase nursing professor. And with her class, if you know that you have a test the day before, when you come to class at 8:30, be ready to take the test. There is no looking through your books, looking over your notes for about 15 minutes, and we start the test at 8:45, 9 o'clock. No, be ready when that bell rings, 8:30, in your seats, pencils out. I'm finna start passing out the papers. So we were all kind of like, whoa. But because of Roger Hub, I knew I needed a 74 to pass. I ended up scoring a 76, and I did post it on my TikTok. I need to post it in my community. So when we got to school on the 18th, which is where that picture come from, our HOSA Christmas party, because we're all a part of HOSA while we're students. And so we did that Christmas party on the 18th, and we got to school. We had to go straight to class first to find out if we passed and get a copy of our grades and all that jazz. And then we met in the conference room and did the little thing or whatever. And that's how I was looking. And as y'all can see, I've gotten my hair done. I did find a girl off TikTok. It was $9.50. I had to pay a $150 deposit. My appointment was scheduled for 11. She didn't start till about 12:30, but she finished my hair 6:45. So she is really fast, and she had some setbacks that day. But love her. I have to schedule an appointment for 3 weeks from January 10th, which is when I got it done. So that's getting ready to come up. School started back January the 6th, and this semester we still get out at 11:10, but we have 3 classes now. The other half of fundamentals, nutrition, and med math. I think school officially started on January the 7th, because on that Monday we found out last minute that Saturday evening that we had orientation on that Monday, and we had to be at orientation. As you guys know, my taxes, or you may not know because I got missing, but my taxes came in just in the nick of time, so I was able to update my FAFSA and turn all that paperwork in to try to use financial aid this semester. But WIOA is also going through some changes, and they got a new manager. So my budget sheet was already ready and prepared. So I don't know if WIOA paid for this semester or if financial aid paid for this semester. Either way, my 2024 taxes have already been turned in, and so I'm moving forward. I will be using financial aid because that little bit of money is going to come in handy to help me, because I've had to place another order for school supplies, because going through WIOA has its perks, and part of those perks is that they not only help me pay for the semester, but they also help me pay for supplies. But with that, I have to use the scrub store that they recommend for us to use, that they're contracted with. So we found out when school started back that the contracted scrub store doesn't carry Landau anymore. And Landau was supposed to be the brand that we use for our white clinical scrubs. So I had to place a separate order on Amazon. One, to get a Littman's Classic 3 stethoscope, because I was having trouble hearing out of the one that I have, because I have a busted eardrum on the left. So I had to buy another thing that was on sale for $111. It was $177. Then I had to get white bobber pins, white compression stockings, and my scrub top and scrub jacket. Hold on. Yeah, so part 2 of ordering my lunch. I'm at work. Yeah, so we have to wear, we're doing the Florence Nightingale thing, so I have to wear white socks, not quarter socks, not cotton socks, but they have to be stockings or compression socks. Basically, they didn't say compression, but they didn't want regular cotton socks, and they couldn't be at the ankle. So I ordered some compression stockings, white, and the 2 white scrub tops Landau, and my white scrub jacket, which I had to have turned in by February 2nd, because we do a mock dress day to make sure everything is hemmed and nice and clean. But my stuff won't get here till February 4th, it says. So I'm kind of crunched for time, and I'm not gonna stress though. So also, before school started back, I gave WIOA the list of scrubs and books I needed, and 2 of the 3 books came in, but one book didn't. It just got in yesterday, no, Friday, just past Friday, so I gotta go pick that up Tuesday, because Martin Luther King Day is on Monday, so we don't have school, because we go along with the high school school schedule. So our first test in fundamentals was Friday. The entire class got a C, and the teacher felt some type of way about it. Us as students felt some type of way about it. I definitely felt some type of way about it, because for the first time, the test wasn't a bunch of scenarios, which is what I struggle with fundamentals. You had to know the information, and still, there was, if I would have completely studied the way I needed to, the way I anticipated on doing, I probably would have gotten higher, because there was stuff that I hadn't had the chance to read over because I got distracted. So that was my fault. But yeah, this week right here, we're working on 4 chapters in fundamentals. We haven't started nutrition yet, and she said we weren't going to start doing math until April, and we don't start clinicals until March. But this week coming up, we're going to do checkoffs on transferring a patient, I think from the bed to the wheelchair, or from the chair to the wheelchair, or from the bed to the chair. And we're going to check off on our vital signs. We've been doing physical assessments in class, which LPNs don't do, RNs do, and we just collect like the vital signs and I think the height and weight or whatever. But that has been so much fun, doing physical assessments and doing nurse documentation and care plans. I've gotten so good at my care plans. So that's basically it with the update for school. I plan on getting my pen light, my scissors, and me a badge from Etsy. I haven't ordered that yet, but as far as school stuff goes, that I think is the last thing that's left for me to have to order. Yeah, I think that's it. And I'm back at work, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.